Mexico. You have let your country slide into the hands of narco terrorists. Your capability or your will doesn't exist to the point to stop what is, I think, the poisoning of America. You're leaving us with no other choices. This has been going on for how long? John, we've been talking about this for at least a decade. But fentanyl is a game changer. To the president of Mexico, fentanyl is a weapon of mass destruction being unleashed on America from your country.
Porque esto ellos lo están haciendo con propósitos propagandísticos. Ya agarraron lo del fentanilo, que es responsabilidad de México. Aquí nosotros no producimos fentanilo y nosotros no tenemos consumo de fentanilo.
It's coming from your country. You're allowing safe havens for these groups to operate with impunity because what you're doing is not working. Your country is being used by narco-terrorists to poison America. We ask you to help us.
¿Pero por qué no atienden ellos el problema? ¿Por qué ellos no combaten la distribución de fentanilo en Estados Unidos?
The best thing can happen is that we work together, but I will tell the president of Mexico that what you're doing is not working. We're going to change the game. We're going to up the ante. Here's what I hope will happen. We're going to terrorize the terrorist. If you get on a cell phone, it may be the last call you make. I can tell you what it's like to be a terrorist when the U.S. military is on your ass. You don't sleep well at night. You know, the terrorists live in caves. They're committed to their cause. The narco-terrorist lives in mansions, out in the open, buying fancy cars. We know where you live, and we know how you make your money. So my goal is to make sure you don't sleep well at night. That the cost of doing business when it comes to poisoning America goes up. That when you try to get somebody to join your cartel, they'll say, no, thank you, the last guy got killed or went to jail. Until you do that, nothing's going to change.
¿Por qué no atienden su problema grave de descomposición social? ¿Por qué no atemperan el incremento constante al consumo de las drogas? ¿Por qué incluso permiten que sean legales las drogas en Estados Unidos?
We need to unleash the fury of the United States on these narco-terrorists.
I don't mean any disrespect, but both President Biden and President Lopez Obrador, when it comes to the border and the drug cartels, have been sheep, and this has gone on long enough. If you have the will, we in America have the ability to help President AMLO, as some call him, eradicate these drug cartels. And I'm hoping we'll have a bipartisan effort, and that Congress will work with the president and he'll support this bill. We're friends with Mexico. We just want help.
We're going to unleash the fury and might of the United States against these cartels. We're going to destroy their business model and their lifestyle because our national security and the security of the United States as a whole depends on us taking decisive action.
No somos un protectorado de Estados Unidos, ni una colonia de Estados Unidos.
Now, I don't know if it's a lack of will on behalf of the Mexican government to bring these cartels to bay or a lack of capability. Either way, it's the same result for the United States. Plan Colombia. Bill Clinton in 2000 passed Plan Colombia. Here's what Joe Biden said. We have an obligation in the interest of our children and the interest of the hemisphere to keep the oldest democracy in place, Colombia, to give them a fighting chance to keep from becoming a narco state. Joe Biden supported Plan Colombia in 2000. Plan Colombia allowed the United States military to partner with Colombia, their military and their drug enforcement agencies, get in on the ground and disrupt the cocaine traffic that was poisoning America back then. Fentanyl is up to 10,000 times more lethal than the dose of morphine. Fentanyl is a weapon of mass destruction. If you thought Plan Colombia was a good idea, to go to Colombia with military force to help the Colombian military to take down the cocaine narco state that existed, then how can you object to it being done in Mexico? So it's time now for Plan Mexico.